Harper Paperbacks and HarperAudio present Dying to Meet You, a domestic thriller, by Sarina Bowen. Performed by Kathleen Early, Caitlin Kelly, and Sarah Mollo-Christensen. For my sons, thank you for sharing your location with me, so I could think up the terrifying plot of this book. 1. Thursday. Rowan. My favorite college professor used to say that the best thing about being an architect is that no 2 days are alike. On Monday, you're wearing a hard hat to inspect a building site. On Tuesday, you're touring a client's newly acquired estate. And on Wednesday, you're drafting at your desk. He failed to mention that on Thursday, you'll be frantically vacuuming mouse droppings off that desk. Enough already, I mutter, jabbing the vacuum's brush attachment at my keyboard. This is disgusting. Beatrice, who, in spite, or perhaps because, of her antique name, is my younger, hipper colleague, shuts off the vacuum and takes it from me without a word. I think she can tell how strung out I feel today, how close to the edge. And our boss is arriving at any moment. We need bigger traps, I mutter. I saw some at the hardware store. Beatrice shakes her perfectly straightened blonde hair. Wouldn't help. These mice aren't large, they're just entitled. Here. She hands me a packet of disinfectant wipes, which I tear open immediately. But I want revenge. Babe, I want a martini and a 90-minute massage, but we're getting a meeting with Hank instead. She grabs a wipe, nudges me out of the way, and disinfects my desk blotter more efficiently than I'd done it myself. I think I heard the car outside. Go stall him? Sure, okay. I grab my clipboard and go, my heels clicking on the newly refinished hardwood floors as I leave our makeshift office and cross through the library. The moment my contractors finished the mansion's structural renovation, Beatrice and I adopted this space on the first floor, which we plan to use for the remainder of the construction project. Both the library and the historic Wincott office, now our office, have hand-carved moldings and trompe-l'oeil ceilings. Plus, we can seal off the library on days when the contractors are making a lot of noise on the property. It's a heck of a lot nicer than the construction trailer we'd been using before. As I stride past a gilded mirror in the corridor, I check my outfit. Blouse, heels, a pencil skirt, makeup. At least I remembered to put in some effort this morning. Hank Wincott, our boss, always looks like $1 million. Probably because his family has billions. The Wincotts are the oldest, most successful Maine family that I can name. They first staked their claim on Portland in 1805, when a shipbuilding ancestor built a modest brick home on this property. Then, in 1860, Amos Wincott, the architect of the family, expanded that home into the mansion that stands here today. A century and a half later, my role is to burnish the Wincott legacy and preserve this property for a new generation of Mainers. I'm 6 months into a 2-year contract as the architect of the project. It's a job I fought for because I'm excellent with the details of restoration. Client meetings, though, not so much. In the atrium, I pass the elaborate curving staircase, where dappled light filters down from a blue and gold skylight 30-odd feet above my head. When I reach the foyer, I grasp the front door's oversized brass knob and twist it. The door is heavy, and I have to hold on tightly to prevent the salty Maine breeze from yanking it out of my hand. It's a surprisingly warm day for early June, and the sunlight in my eyes is a shock after the mansion's shadowy interior. Once my vision adjusts, I see a shiny black Jaguar parked beside the house. Hank Wincott leans against the passenger side, his phone to his ear. He tilts his strong jaw in greeting, but lifts a finger in the universal sign for just a minute. He's obviously finishing up a call with someone more important than me. Honestly, I'm a little fuzzy on the details of how Hank spends his
Sample complete. Ready to continue?